I was gonna start this video off with a cinematic clip of my alarm going off and me getting out of bed, but I want to keep this video as raw as possible. That way you can see how my day actually looks like, and this way I can, come back to this video maybe a few months from now or maybe a few years from now, and I can see, how much different my life looks like. So let's get into it. Actually doesn't look that bad. So it's about 11 or 10:52 in the morning. Usually I would have had my coffee already, but this morning I had to actually script this video, but I'm doing that now. Needs more sugar. More sugar. Usually I'd get something to eat first thing in the morning, but lately I've just been waking up, scrolling through my phone for like 20 minutes and then just making a list of everything I have to get done. Out of those things that I list down, I'll pick one thing that I think will be the most impactful throughout my day, and I'll get that done first before I even have breakfast. I've read a lot of books on personal development and productivity, and they all seem to have one thing in common. In some way or another, they all tell you to get your most impactful task done first thing in the morning. This doesn't mean you do the easiest task first or the hardest task. It just means you should complete the one that's gonna have the most impact on your day and just your goals overall. This is literally what this whole book is all about. The One Thing by Gary Keller. It literally says it on the cover, the one thing. It also dives a little bit into the 80-20 rule, which means that 80% of your results are gonna come from 20% of your efforts. And the 20% of your efforts are gonna turn out to be the one thing that you do first thing in the morning. Then Brian Tracy talks about almost the same thing in his book, Eat That Frog. Except he calls the most important task of the day a frog, and he decides to eat it first thing in the morning. By the way, you're not actually eating the frog, you're just like completing the task that's represented by the frog. I hope that makes sense. And then I don't have the other book that I want to talk about on me, but it's called The Willpower Instinct. And it also talks about tackling your biggest tasks first thing in the morning, because that's when your willpower is at the highest. Willpower is kind of like your phone's battery. The more you use it throughout the day, the lower it gets. That's why you might feel more tempted to eat more junk food later in the day than you would early in the morning. There are different ways that you can recharge your willpower throughout the day, but I'll just leave the link to the books down in the description in case you want to check them out for yourself. Alright guys, so I just changed my shirt because I'm about to head out to the gym soon. The last few weeks I've actually been working on getting my Google ad certifications as well as my Facebook ad certifications. Even though I already have experience with both platforms, I've never actually been certified, and I think it would just be good to have to bring some more credibility to my freelancing profiles. I'll see you when I'm done doing that. Alright guys, just pulled up to the gym. I wanted to do something outside, but by the looks of it, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to do that. Regardless though, we'll go in there, have a good workout, kill it. Let's get to it. Just got back in the car from the gym. Had a decent workout. I hope I got semi-good footage with this camera. To be quite honest, I don't even know how to use this thing. I just bought it because I was trying to do real estate photography. It was kind of like a in-the-moment idea, because I thought during the pandemic, real estate agents were gonna want to show the houses virtually instead of having clients go straight to the house because everybody was scared to go out. When I was cold calling real estate agents, they didn't even need to post pictures of the listings that they were putting up on the market because they were just selling as is. So that kind of backfired on me. But regardless, we got this camera now, and now I just gotta figure out a better use for it. Alright guys, so I've been home for a couple hours now, and I decided that I should get a little head start on my editing just before I head in the shower. But I realized one thing, and that is that I'm not very good at vlogging, at least not yet anyways. And next time I do one of these, I want to make sure it's sunny outside so that way I can go out and do something entertaining. Other than that, I'm really excited to see how this thing turns out. So if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Find me on the socials in the description down below. And that's it. Peace. Crowns, cops pull us over. It don't matter if you black or you brown.